So I'm gonna go ahead and get the radiator in today. Got all four of the shocks, front and rear. Did those yesterday with the sway bar links. That was very interesting. The rears just got done. That's back down, but I forgot it was a quad shock system, so got to get the top shocks for the back. They're smaller ones, but whatever. Went ahead and got the old radiator out, fan shroud, and the clutch fan is gone. I don't really want to reuse that. I'd rather get an aftermarket, or like I said, I did get an electric fan for it. This new upper radiator hose. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. But yeah, here's the new 16-inch electric fan. I don't know yet if I'm gonna use it. Still not sure, but I have it just in case. So we'll go ahead and put this new aluminum 3-core in. And now that that's actually kind of in there, I mean, it's in technically. It's just not really installed, I guess, or finished. Like it installed. It is just loosely hanging right there. But I think I might actually go ahead and get the kind that lays all the way over top and then down onto here, goes across this lip and holds it. I ordered new mounts. They're chrome. I mean, I guess technically it would work, and that's what they're for, but I got the new this bypass hose here. It's going to go on before I put upper radiator hose on. Gotta get the clamps out for that and all that good stuff. Made one hell of a mess so far, but you know what? That's why they make oil dry. It'll clean up the floor. I don't care. It's concrete. It'll work just fine. But so far, that's where we're at. Oh, and yesterday I tried to put the lights in the bumper and realized that this bumper is not very well lined up. It's gonna have to come all the way off the car. Well, have to, probably not. Should I? Yeah, and I'm going to, because it's just not lined up. They don't look right. I don't know. The bumper hangs down too far from where they mount, so that bumper should technically be hanging up, I think, a lot further than it is. Also, yes, I do have the HEI distributor on its way in the mail. Had to order it. People don't like to carry them anymore for some reason, but also going to try to find one of them. That shouldn't be too hard to find a filter. So, moving along slowly. Tomorrow, the rear main seal, all those mounts, clutch, pressure plate, throwout bearing, and pilot bearing will all be in. Buttoning everything up, it'll be ended up with the clutch and the boot, and then the rest of the steering components there. I didn't want to get too far into doing everything yesterday when I did the sway bar links, in case I had to move the car for some reason, and then there it would be up on jack stands and just not able to be moved. When it's all said and done, as far as getting back together where I can drive it if I have to, I'm gonna have to take it down and get a front wheel alignment done. I did order the quad shock for in the back, both sides, off of LMR. Shout out to them for having them. Yeah, there's just more stuff coming. Every day I'm gonna have parts arriving in the mail. It's just gonna be pretty much one after another. I mean, ugly mug, just so everybody knows who you're talking to, or I'm talking to, whatever. But that's just the way it is. When you're working on a car and you're taking your time, you don't have to hurry. You want to make sure it's right and you have the right parts. You order what you have to, and if you get lucky and have stuff locally, then that's what you're going to get. But I don't have that luck, so that's what I got to deal with. Hey, such is life, but we'll get through it. I'll keep posting stuff on there. I know it's kind of boring. This is my first, I guess, build on YouTube. My first channel. Haven't really done anything before with YouTube, so I figure, what the hell, why not? I'm sure somebody out there would enjoy watching a Fox body be restored. I mean, they're a very popular vehicle. They're easy to work on. I don't want to say fun, but they are. I mean, You're gonna get frustrated sometimes doing things, but at the end of the day, once it's done, you'll appreciate it because you did it yourself. And you can say, I did that. And then you can go to car shows and do whatever, and people will look at it, especially when it's painted and done and shining, sounding good, looking good. It makes you feel good about it. So we'll add more as time goes on. These birds they have nests up in my garage. They just like to hang out. They got a nest there and a nest back there in the light. And they just bounce back and forth from side to side. But hey, whatever. Yeah. So I'll add more later on. I got a mess to clean up. I got this here to button up. I'll get the hoses and whatnot put on. I'm probably, for right now, just gonna fill it with water in case I have to move it. I do have, well, I'm gonna go shortly here and get antifreeze and a couple other parts from the store, but I do have this to put in there. And I don't wanna put this in with antifreeze, have an issue, and then have to end up losing all of that. So I'm just gonna, for now, I'll put the hoses and stuff on, fasten it all down correctly without the clutch fan because I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. But if I have to move it for just a minute, it's just not gonna hurt nothing. It will have fluid in there, so at least the water will be circulating. And that aluminum radiator should help a lot with the cooling dissipation. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling on now and get on to the next thing.